sharks are primitive fish, and fetal pigs are somewhat undeveloped in some areas, and so the frog is a good dissection. Okay. The largest abdominal organ, right? Lobes of the liver. So here's a lobe, there's a lobe, and there's a lobe, right? Liver. Pay attention because we're going to quiz you. Okay. Hand-eye coordination, right? The J-shaped organ right there looks like a what? And it is the stomach. The initial segment of the small intestine is called the duodenum or duodenum, right? So stomach leading to the small intestine, right? The initial segment is called a duodenum, and you can follow me on your outlines, right? There is the. Does everybody see the small intestine right there? If it's not obvious, then tell me. I mean, I'm picking it up, but there's the small intestine. Stomach, right? Small intestine. Got it? Small intestine leads to what? Large intestine. You see this structure right here? Right there. You see it? Kind of looks like a little pepper. That is the large intestine, also known as the colon. So you've got stomach leading to what? Small intestine leading to the what? Large intestine. You write down intestine on a test, I mark it wrong. You have to say if it's large or small. You can't just say intestine. You know, I think that's fair. If you were in an anatomy class, you'd have to. These finger-like projections, fat bodies, right? So you would imagine a frog in the north going into hibernation would be loaded with fat bodies. So fat reserves called fat bodies. Are we all right with that?
So what are yellow?
Yep, these little finger-like projections, right? Fat bodies. And there's some more fat bodies there. Are you falling asleep? Yeah, catch up on your sleep. All right. There is the collapsed bladder. Obviously, if the animal was alive, it would be filled with urine, right? Now, there's no distinct separation between excretory system and reproductive as far as the products get dumped into a common chamber called the cloaca. Here, if you follow this probe down, is the cloaca. Right? So it goes into there and obviously leads to the anus. So reproductive and excretory products get dumped in these lower vertebrates into a common chamber called the cloaca. Okay. Here's the heart. See it? That is the heart of a frog. Three-chambered heart. Are we all right? Right there. If we move deep into the animal, you will see right here, kind of dark, is a little lung. Spongy, triangular shaped structure, lung. Does everybody see that? Yes? No?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't, you might want to get a little closer. And sometimes it's hard when these things are dark, you know? The problem is, well, the interesting thing is, notice the size of the frog. Notice the size of the lung. Is that lung large or small? Look at the size of that frog. That's a tiny lung. Therefore, these are highly inefficient. Where does most of the respiration in frogs take place?
Through the skin?
Through the skin. Cutaneous respiration. That's why frogs are in big trouble. You know, polluted planet, everything gets absorbed through the skin.
With salt.
Huh?
That's why you can kill it with salt.
Yeah, but also they're good environmental indicators. Polluted environments, these guys can't live too long. You know, the frogs go, we're not far behind.
Wait, so you can kill frogs with salt?
Enough salt,
that-
you probably could.
Oh, okay.
Would be a hell of a way to
I
go.
thought that was like slugs.
Yeah, but I mean, if you poured a bunch of salt, I mean, I would not do that. That would be quite cruel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
So at any rate, you'd have to put a lot to actually kill them. But yes, you're right. Let's get under here. Let's see. the other lung. You see it. There is the lung. Here is the kidney, right? Follow it right there. Do you see that dark structure right there? That's the kidney. Makes perfectly good sense. That's the kidney. What was this stuff right here?
Fat.
Yeah, you want to say fat body. I'll take fat, but okay, fat body. And this is a male. That is a testy, right there. And here is a spleen. Let's see if I can actually get this to where we were actually looking at these separately. Does everybody see the spleen right here? Testy right there, spleen. You're going to say, what's this then? These things have got what are called vestigial oviducts. Don't know why a male leopard frog has got vestigial oviducts, but they do. And if you look at your diagram, it talks about the male with these vestigial oviducts, which means they're functionless. Huh?
They're not niches.
They're not. Don't know why, and it's only these leopard frogs, I think, that have vestigial oviducts. Who's got the frog dissection in front of them? The Xerox. Do you have it? It says general, not urogenic. Well, yeah, it's that. What does it say? What does it say about? What does it say about leopard frogs? Or
Yes, sir.
Like,
You can stop right now.
yeah, stop for a second.